Hello everybody. Nihalaja, the Crazy Quillman here, and all that jazz that you are used to. I'm gonna turn down the volume on my computer so it doesn't flood with sound. Here we are. Pokemon Blue version. This game. Oh my god, this game. This game came out, you know, back in '96. About the time I was actually, yeah, it came out in May '96, and I was born Feb 29th in '96. So yeah, this is pretty. It's like it came along to the U.S. after I did, like it was meant to happen. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. This is one of the classics. Oh, I got Porygon. Cool. This is one of the most classic video games, basically of all time, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and get these settings set. Wow. So yeah. Today is April the 26th, and while everyone else is at prom, once again, I am here recording content for you guys. You can thank me later. I'm not gonna go into a rant about prom again, because I did enough of that back in Bookworm Adventures Part 7, and I'll probably have a link, you know, right where... I'll probably actually have Nidorino, or Nidorino, I think it's Nidorino. I'll probably have him be the link to the video. Or, no. Anyway. So, this is kind of different. Like I said, Pokemon Blue version, Red's the classic one. Yellow is the canonical version. But... okay. Alright, my name is Quillman, as you know, and this is Quillman's Tale. Not really. What was his name again? This is my grandson. What was his name? I have Alzheimer's. Sorry. And what do I want to use for the rival's name? Something, I remember last time I played this game, I named the rival What The, and I never beat the game. I don't know! I don't know! His name is what? Yes, I'm keeping that! That is amazing! His name is what? Oh wow! I didn't exactly expect that to be that funny. Oh man. Okay. So my parents are, as of this moment, out near Sevierville trying to, yes, I'm playing the SNES without looking at the TV, because I'm just that good. I'm kidding, I suck at games. No, my parents are, out checking out the new house. Like, I'm down here in the Chattanooga area, for those of you who are not aware, and I will be in this area, you know, living in this area until, I think, June or July. And then, of course, I'm going off to UA after that, and I hope to start a blog for you guys about that point. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, classic Pokemon Blue. I'm not even gonna bother going in there or in there. I love how many myths, like urban myths, there are about the grass out here. That's just a texture they decided to put out there. Make it look like there's much more tall grass. I happen to know this. Do I look like I care? What? Can I not talk to Pokemon and befriend them that way? Come on! Give me some credit! Jeez, Oak. Anyway. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. What? Let me think. That's actually really good. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha ha ha. They're inside the Pokeballs. You don't say. I love that picture. It's like Professor Oak did the first Nuzlocke, and the 3 stars are the Pokemon that survived. God, you'll never catch me doing a Nuzlocke because I'm just so bad at the game. Be patient. What? You can have one too. What? Him be patient? Oh! I just caught that one! Okay. So we have, of course, Charmander, the incredibly over-popularized Fire-type starter. If you like playing Cyndaquil in any other generation, then this guy is definitely your main pick. The problem with Pokemon Red and Blue is Special is in 1 stat, so, you know, be careful with that. You've also got Bulbasaur, the Grass type. It's pure grass in this generation. I don't know when they changed it. And I don't want either of those, because I kind of want to go Water types for my starters. At least once, like at the start. After birth, its back hardens and swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. I will grab the water Pokemon Squirtle. And I want to give a name to Squirtle. God. There were 2 names I was thinking of. Shell Shock, and I was going to make some sort of a joke about Bowser, but I don't know which one to do. So I'm gonna just take them both. I don't know. Bowsashock. No. Okay, I can't do that, I guess. Bowsashock. Bowsashock. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Bowsashock. Bowsashock. What? I'll take this one then. What? Receive the Bulbasaur. It's not as funny. Hey, dude. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger. Yeah, okay. While Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Push start to open the menu. Save options on the menu screen. I'm gonna go ahead and do that just in case. But first, Bowsashock. Alright. So attack, defense, speed, and special. Bowsashock. Blastoise is known for being an incredibly defensive Pokemon. When the physical stat was split, or the special stat was split in the attack and defense, the special defense was actually the stronger one of the 2 there as well. And the special attack is the special stat in this game for this particular Pokemon. Quite the opposite for another water type that's actually much more popular in this game, Gyarados. Which is probably why everyone seems to like him so much, because his special was incredibly high, which makes sense for a water type. And I'm glad it was like that. But they made it the special defense. And that makes me a little upset, because, like, first of all, most electric type Pokemon are going to be physical attackers for some strange reason. And I know a lot of the electric attacks are special attacks, and that makes sense and all. But one well-played one is still going to kill it. And its special attack is just so incredibly weak, it's like not even worth using. Anyway, you cannot tell the level up bar in this game, so that's a problem. Tackle and Tail Whip. If I remember correctly, the moves for Charmander are Leer and Scratch, and then the ones for Bulbasaur are Tackle and Growl. I think that's right. Wait, Quillman, let's check out our Pokemon. I already checked all 3 of them out. Oh, right, you haven't seen Bowsashock yet. Okay. Not like that, you moron. What? Wants to fight. He said how Bulbasaur. What? Go Bowsashock. Go Bowsashock. Sorry. That's gonna be the running gag with Bowsashock. He's a water type, he's not even an electric type. I don't even know why I do some of the things I do, but that makes no sense to call him Bowsashock. I want to call him Shell Shock because, like, Blastoise is a tank. But the Bowser voice is actually pretty funny in my opinion. Will you stop? Okay, good enough, I guess. Bowsashock, use tackle. I have one hit over him. One hit. Neither of us are fast enough to get a critical. And I think I killed him. Yep, I did. Enemy Bowsashock painted. Painted? I didn't know he was an artist. Come undefeated. What? That's actually pretty good. Wow. His name is what? 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 Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. Well, the problem is I beat you to it. What? Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Cool and grapes. Smell you later. Yeah, good riddance to you, douche. I'm gonna have to censor that one. I was gonna say doofus and then just, like, I don't even know. My mouth just continued on in a different manner. Ugh. Take a quick rest. So, can I get the town map or? No, he's not. He took off. Dim-witted. Anyway, I'm gonna be insulting everyone. Why did I do that? Oh, Ratata! I'm so worried. Go Bowsashock. Tackle that stupid rat. I'm going to need to stop doing that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm in the house by myself today, so I guess I feel a little less restrained, which is probably why that came out that way. Man, I got chocolate milkshake here, and it is deliciousness. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Potion. Potions. Wow, I can't believe I just referenced Edison. Oof. Oh, I feel bad now. Went and did that. This guy, what a pain in the butt. This is the quickest path through the tall grass here. What I did? He'll stand in the way almost every single time when I try to go through there. I don't know how he didn't, or why he didn't this time, but I'm really glad he didn't, because I would have had to punch him. Anyway, let's get to the Pokemon Center. God, you look awful. You need to work on those pixels, gosh. I was going to make some sort of joke involving beauty products, and then I was like, I can't think of any. Like, nothing would work, a gritty appearance in everything. Oh my god, are those glasses? Or is that your nose? Holy crap. No! Potions are all sold out. This shop sells many antidotes! You don't have anything, that's right. You don't have anything until I give this stupid piece of junk to Oak. Like, who even knows what Oak's Parcel is? Probably people who have played this game before, but I have never actually been able to beat this game, so I don't know what Oak's Parcel actually is. He says it's a custom Pokeball he ordered. What is this custom Pokeball like? I'm actually really curious. Because I know it's not the Master Ball. Like, that's given to you at Self Company. Dang it! What's fighting me? Pidgey? No, another rat.
Bowsashock, go kill that rat. Stop it, Quill!
Ah, crit! Crit hit. Bowsashock, use tackle. I don't mean to sound British if I do. There's kind of no way of saying it without sounding British, or Bowsashock. Even that sounds British to me. God dang it. God dang it. Let's see. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. 64 to level 8. I love that. 64-bit, 8-bit. Nice. That's Professor Oak's last Pokemon. Well, what's he gonna do with it? There's no one else in town who can get a Pokemon. It's encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. Why, thank you. I actually know this already. Now, here's this thing. The guy at the Pokemon Mart will not let me buy anything until I give this to you. So, what? Cramps! What? What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request of the two of you. Ah, okay. The high-tech encyclopedia. Equipment and what? Take these with you. They should make us walk up and take them. They should have made us walk up and grab those two. Oh well. Oh, okay, here's where I get the town map. Come on, Professor! You're never gonna need this. Actually, let's check something. Okay, Bulbasaur's in here. Squirtle's in here. And I've got all of its information because I've caught it. If you never play Pokemon, you can tell by the symbol on the ball. Or the ball symbol in the menu. Derp! I can't talk today. Rat attack. Rat. All we know. Where the heck is Charmander in here? Bulbasaur's in here, Squirtle's in here. Why the heck isn't Charmander in there? We even actually saw the stupid thing before we got Pokedex, because we saw it in the ball. We even saw its Dex entry. Ugh. I love that fact, actually, because it's really stupid. It just shows failure on Oak's part. He wants a guide on all the Pokemon in existence, but he can't even put in his own, like, he can't even put in the Pokemon he gives you. I can't tell if it's Scumbag Oak or just Stupid Oak. I know a lot of Gen 1ers are gonna hate me for saying that, but that's exactly how it is. Oh my god, your feet are huge. I don't want to turn into Chuck Conrad, I really don't, but oh my god, his feet are huge. No bird has feet that big. Not in comparison to the body. My god. Like, seriously, those feet are half the length of that bird's body. You did it again, you son of a gun! Son of a biscuit. More rats! Bowsashock killed. Wow, so many rats. Why are there so many aggressive rats in this world? I don't understand. Oh my god, I can't get through a patch of tall grass without running into something. And that's a Pidgey. Ah, Bowsashock. Bowsashock is at yellow health. God, yellow health. What is with my tongue today? I've got a sinus infection, but it usually does not hinder my speech abilities. I'm so glad my mouth ulcer is going away. Those things are so painful. Like, if anyone out there knows what that's like, you're gonna know why I'm complaining. Bowsashock grew to level 8. And learn Bubble? Yes! Okay. Let's go to the Poke Center. We hear your Pokemon back to Replica. Okay, let me. Okay, never mind. We hope to see you again. Okay, now let's go over to the Mark. Stuff. Mark. Big stuff. Big Mark. Oh. Pokeball. Thank you. Wow. This place actually doesn't have any potions. That's weird. I never realized this place didn't have potions because I never needed them this early. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. The antidote. I think 5 will do. Paralyze heal. I'll grab 2. Burn heal I'm not gonna need, not out in the forest. What I want to go do first. Yeah, it is pretty great. That shrimpy little tree is in my way. Why does it even matter? There's a rival battle up there, and I'm trying to avoid that. Ooh! It's a Nidoran female! I'm probably just gonna be spamming Bubble a lot. So, all these enemies that are growling at me are not really doing much because I can just avoid, tackle, and just Bubble. Good too. I don't even know what that is. Raticata. Now, I don't want to do this run just all starter based, but if I could, that'd actually be really awesome. That's the thing, I don't think I can do that, so I won't try. What am I even looking for? Maybe I'm just trying to level up. I don't even know what I'm doing out here. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what I'm doing out here. Bowsashock 2's Bubble. Yeah, what do I want? I do want Spearow in my party. I
I really didn't think this team through too well. I'm probably gonna evolve Eevee into Flareon, because unlike most people, I actually kind of like Flareon, despite how useless it is. And I think maybe it's more useful in this game because that's another Pokemon that was good until its special went to defense instead of offense. When I go to shop in Pewter City, I had to take the Winding Trail in Viridian Forest. The Pokemon Gym? Dude, I want to work out. I mean, look at me, I kinda need it. The gym's doors are locked. That guy just picked me up and threw me off the ledge. What a jerk. Trainer tips. Catch Pokemon and expand your collection. What you have, easier just to fight. Well, also higher level you are, the easier it is to fight. But there's a point to that. Okay. I just realized something. I don't think I actually... Well, crap. I gotta go back and do that. Crap. Only I would mess that up too. Well, Bowsashock's at level 9. That's fine. God, I gotta go all the way back now. Hang on, let me check before I go all the way back to town. Alright, there's only one slot in the bag. Dang it. There were so many improvements made, like even in gold and silver. And this game wasn't rushed, it was just... It was the start of something big, and they couldn't really get off the ground too much because they didn't know exactly what they were doing. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Pokemon series. It is my favorite game series to date. And the only thing that comes remotely close is Plants vs. Zombies, because there's some modern games out there that are some real stinkers. You know, honestly, I don't even like most Pokemon games, but the Pokemon games I like them so much that it just turns the entire franchise into my favorite one. And of course, there are some that I've never played and I can't really judge, you know, Puzzle League and all that jazz. But I think out of all Pokemon games I've actually tried to play, the only one I really do not like is Conquest. And that's very ironic, actually, but I think the thing I don't like about it the most is, like, they really tried, and I give them credit for trying to integrate Pokemon into that. Yeah, I didn't come over here and grab the town map like I was trying to. Man, I am so stupid. I am so stupid. What do I want to go do before I end the episode off? Because I think now's a good time to actually end it off. I should probably go heal. But let's do this the hard way. Let's go all the way up to Viridian City to heal up instead of just going to the house and healing up. Ugh! Because I don't want to, you know, leave this episode bookended. You know, starting off in the house, ending in the house. I don't like doing it. Get out of the way, you jerk! I was about to say jerk wad, and then he moved out of the way while I was trying to finish it. Nice going. Dip. This is the third time I've come here. But I don't care. Alright. Now, I need to go... Let's see. At the start of the next episode, I'm going to go do a little more level grinding. I know that's boring. But, I'm going to do a little bit more level grinding, and then go fight the rival out on this route, and then go head for Pewter City. So until then,
Thank you guys for watching. I am the Crazy Qualman. 谢谢和再见. Thank you, and goodbye.